sensible. You know what I mean? It's time to get away from you. And next time we'll get up.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Heat in Miami. For Miami, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. Tonight we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding.
He can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the three off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural passer, it makes this team almost unstoppable to beat.
Yes, natural-born scorer. That's because he was born in New Jersey. People underestimate his strength. He's tough. He's strong. And I don't know between him and Steph Curry who has the best handles in the game.
I was just going to ask that
You
very
have to throw
question.
Chris Paul in there, too. He's
No
got some
way.
handles.
No way. Stop it.
Okay,
No.
those two.
Yeah.
Who would you take? Okay, then who would you take?
Handles-wise, I'm going with Kyrie.
Yeah.
Just strictly handles, I'm going with Kyrie.
I'm going with Steph Curry. He make people fall. He make legends fall.
Oh, I like that. I like that. He makes legends fall.
A flyover all the bright lights and flavor that Miami has to offer. It's game time here in Miami as the crowd at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Nets. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Biyombo at the 5, home in the paint. The Heat need to get a shot off. Wade drives in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
James kicks to Freak. Love with the screen on Wade. Freak dishes to Love. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. First quarter, just over a minute played. On defense, Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Bosh sets the pick for Wade. Back to Bosh. All alone. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Irving kicks to Freak. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the inside. Biyombo. Love wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Cleveland.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
All right, Doris. Wasted no time on that one. He's yours. Freak's got 5 points so far.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Wade. Back to Stoudemire. Lets it go from 14.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
On the wing, James. Baseline jumper. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Kevin, I know they feel terrible about how it turned out. I mean, the game was really going as expected until they got surprised with the surge late in the game. Totally overtook them and took them by surprise as well.
And Clark, you summed it up right there. It was a shocking turn of events. Momentum, though, can do that to you.
Now, here is Irving. After Dwayne Wade's miss, 5 on the clock, here's Biombo.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. So it's Miami now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Dragic the pass to Bosh. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good. Freak. Freak's got 7 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here's Dragic. He had 15 points last outing. To the paint, and stolen by Biombo. With the floater, Miami grabs the miss. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. Two elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
The Heat shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Stoudemire. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Udrih in for Goran Dragic.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Shumpert dishes to Dellavedova. Thompson, a screen on Wade to the middle, out to Shumpert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's a pick by Love, just 4 to shoot. They get it back, and he dunks it down.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Here's Udrih, and in the game with Washington, he did not play well. Here's Winslow, up and in on the layup. Winslow's got his first 2 points.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
They set the pick. It's stolen by Wade. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The shot no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. There's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Here's Wade. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 10. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help. The Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Stokes. Wade comes in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Udrih. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Freak in a 2-guard. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1 spot. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets really lit it up. He ended with 13 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. The outing for him was certainly one that he would be happy to repeat.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
And Dalembert kicks to Wade. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
The Heat trail by 11. 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Dragic on the wing, Dang for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's Freak, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about that? Now, what a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Bosh with the bucket.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
Dellavedova, the pass to Freak. 35 seconds left to play here in the half. That's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Up against Dragic. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Dalembert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. Dellavedova dishes to Freak beyond the arc. And that one's good. Freak's got 19 points.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And that concludes the first half. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 13. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with Erik Spoelstra. And, Coach, tell us what you want to see change in the second half.
Well, the most important thing is taking care of the ball. You know, we have to get shots against this team. They do such a great job of taking care of the ball, possession game. We had, 3 or 4 sloppy ones, gave them some life.
Erik, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, he's on pace for a monster game. It's too bad he can't score like this every night.
Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Chris Bosh is out there with Stoudemire, and it's Dragic in the point guard. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. And it's Wade in the corner. Love grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Biyombo, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Wade, right side. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And here's Freak. 19 points in the game. And there's the call on Bosh. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Winslow's checked in for Dang. And it's Udrih in for Goran Dragic. Wade with it. He's got 10. There's a good screen. Takes a 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Winslow. Irving kicks to Freak. Love with the screen on Wade. The drive by Love. That's good. Love's got 11.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job. Job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The Heat making a switch here. New group in for the Heat. Samuel Dalembert, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Wash comes in for Jarnell Stokes. Luol Deng is checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Biyombo is checked in for Love. Iman Shumpert has come in for LeBron. Freak's checked in for Williams. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Dragic. He's guarded closely. One second left. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And so Bosh nails both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cavaliers lead by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Dellavedova. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Freak in at shooting guard. Thompson is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Biyombo at the center. Thompson passes to Biyombo. That drops.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on him.
Dang gets a wide open look. Shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Freak dishes to Thompson. Here's Biyombo. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Yeah, and the crowd immediately letting the officials hear it after that whistle.
Greg, clearly an unpopular call to say the least, no doubt about it.
Amare Stoudemire is checked in for Miami. Wade comes in for Beno Udrih.
Dragic having a good one. He has 8 points and 4 assists.
And he knocks down the first one. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And then for Cleveland, Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Goran Dragic drops them both.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Here's Freak. Drains the three-pointer. Freak's got 22. The Heat trail by 12. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Irving. Dragic kicks to Winslow. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Got it. Ball inside.
Irving passes to Freak. And it's Miami with the... rebound. Winslow dishes to Dragic. Winslow kicks to Bosch. Puts up the baby hook. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Trying his luck deep. And it's Freak missing. The Heat have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Outside Dragic. Wade drives in. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Freak. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Get the ball inside.
LeBron passes to Irving. And a wide open look for Freak. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 25 points for Freak.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to...
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
We're forcing the issue
Thanks,
too
guys.
much.
I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
And thank you for that, Doris. Irving dishes to Freak. Goes up the baseline. Miami grabs the miss. And it's the Heat on the break. Wade with the ball.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Stoudemire kicks to Dragic. That is good. Dragic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Irving passes to Freak. To the paint. Here's Biyombo. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Irving against Dragic. Pass to Bosch. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
It's been a good game tonight from Bosch. He has 15 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. There's the screen. Irving dishes to Freak. The shot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Stoudemire, the screen. Fires from the line. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 19 points for Chris Bosh.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now here's Freak. Wade is covering. Freak kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Here's Biyombo. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
The Heat making a switch here. Deng's checked in. Dragic kicks to Bosch. No luck. And Cleveland will come the other way. Love outside. Nobody near Irving. Drops in the tray.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
Steve, I agree. And, you know, I think the attitude was very impressive. And, Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And, guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Heat.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Bosch kicks to Stoudemire. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That one on Love. Free throw dropped for Stoudemire. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. This team really looked good tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers. And as long as we keep moving the ball, we'll be fine.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're off to a better start than last season, and that certainly bodes well. Always some changes from season to season, but they're going in the right direction. And LeBron James last season got some MVP votes, and while he didn't come away with the award, I think, Kenny, that most would consider him the best player in the league, if not the world.
Well, he's the most difficult player to guard or have a game plan for. Nobody can really take over a game like he does, and the problem that you have with LeBron is who guards him, what position you put on him.
You know, any team that LeBron is on is considered a title contender, and you can't say that about anyone else in the league, so that's why he's the MVP every year.
Now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. The story here, Okafor injured and unable to play.
And you're right, Kevin. As bad as it's turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness, that when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt last game, he wanted to come back out and get on the court.
Yeah, and credit the team for putting his long-term health first, because this guy clearly is a gamer, and I'm sure he's looking to get back out there as soon as possible.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. David Lee is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Ewing. Then there's Nerlens Noel. And it's Hardy in at the 2 spot.
And they get the first bucket
and they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Now here's Ewing. Lee, a screen on Irving. Ewing kicks to Lee. Back to Ewing. 6 to shoot. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Kicks it out to Love. Drills it from outside.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Freak. A 29-point game for him in the win against Miami.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Noel, a screen on Irving. And it's Ewing penetrating. Here's Noel. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
James wide open. Off the left rim and out.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that had him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. So it's the Cavaliers now. The 76ers getting the bucket. Freak with it. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. And it's Ewing penetrating. Covington inside the line. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Freak. Offline with his three. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Hardy. Fires the 3. And that is good. Here's LeBron. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Stripped away. And they're on the break. Right wing. Covington inside the line. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Biyombo. Shumpert comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Marshall passes to Grant, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. It's a pick by Love. Freak dishes to Love. And Shumpert kicks to Freak. It's good from long range. Freak's got 5 now.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And so here is Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's Love. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 5.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And a wide open look for Freak. Another 3 for Cleveland. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Grant. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offense? In for James. Iman Shumpert has come in for Smith. Freaks checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Mo Williams. Taking a look at the 76ers. Robert Covington out there with Grant. Then it's David Lee. Then it's Kendall Marshall. And it's Ewing in at the shooting guard position. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He had 29 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Lee with the steal. The open shot by Ewing. Another miss by Ewing. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the inside, Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. He's one of the standouts over the last month. First in 3-point shooting, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient 3-point shooters.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Ewing. He has 5. Here's Covington, and he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Covington's got 4 points in the quarter. Irving passes to Freak, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, he's just tangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Marshall with it. He's picked up by Irving, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The 76ers have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Freak kicks to Love. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Nobody near Irving. And that's not going to go. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today, really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Biyombo at the pivot spot manning the middle. Irving kicks to Freak. Leans, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The 76ers trail by 10. There's a screen by Noel. Ewing dishes to Noel. And stolen by Biyombo. Kicks to Love. He's looking for James and finds him. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Hardy. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 8 points for him. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Irving passes to Freak. They set the pick. To the paint. It's tipped. Lee with the steal. Hardy passes to Ewing. Lets it go from deep, and he gets it to go.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. James kicks to Freak. On the wing, Irving. To the inside. Biyombo, no luck.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
That's his second personal.
No good on the free throw for the Cavaliers. The 76ers trail by 9. Grant with a screen on Irving. Marshall dishes to Grant. Here's Covington, guarded by Shumpert. Here's Lee. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Freak's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's a 4-second difference. Oh!
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Feeds it to Covington. Alley-oop try. It's deflected. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 11. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Robert Covington. David Lee is out there with Grant. Then it's Ewing, and it's Marshall in at the 1. Grant with a screen on James. Covington passes to Grant. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And Grant drops them both. Cleveland leading by 9. LeBron kicks to Freak. Thompson in the corner. Passes it to Love. Releases from 15. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Love.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Down low, stolen by Thompson. And James throws it down hard.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now, here's Marshall, covered by Irving. Here's Lee. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Inside, here's Marshall. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Irving. And Cleveland making a change here. Biyombo's checked in. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Lee kicks to Ewing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Grant knocks down the 3 ball.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Freak. But they'll get another chance. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's the 3. Second shot opportunity, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He got after them. Turn up the intensity, saying we've put ourselves in a corner and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Freak kicks to Biyombo. Power down with both hands.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Ewing the pass to Hardy. There's a screen by Noel. Pulls up on the elbow. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
That's a quick bucket. bucket there, solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
To the paint, here's Hardy. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Shot clock at 6. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 9. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Freak dishes to James. He kicks it to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 20 points for Freak.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
1:57 left in the game. That one off the back iron and out.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
He tries for 3, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And it's Ewing penetrating. Noel, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Robert Covington's checked in for Grant. Now Freak. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Another miss by Ewing. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Cleveland.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going.
Thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting, going 3 for 3 to start the third quarter. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Do you feel any pressure to keep the winning streak alive?
No. As basketball players, we're prepared for this kind of stuff. It's what we do. Streaks and pressure, that's for you all to talk about, not us.
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What are you going to do to try to limit those next time out?
I just got to be better, man. It's unacceptable how many times I turn the ball over. Unacceptable. I'm disappointed in myself, and I'm sure my teammates are disappointed in me too. So if anything, I got to make this up to them. They deserve better.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when are you going to get her a ring?
Whoa. I didn't know we were going to get all personal up in here tonight. If there's anything I learned after my first season in the NBA, is that it's best to keep my personal life private. So that's what I'm going to do. Me and Yvette are happy, just like we've always been. She means the world to me, and that's all I'm going to say. All right, I'm out.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge
honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Now. One of the players that they say is the toughest in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
Interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and show you what's to come in 2016. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
I haven't had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016.
In the meantime, haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G8 and G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the sea vacant. We taking the RAP game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with this. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing, love with it. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing, love with it.
You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now.
want to talk right down to
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive quiz where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sport. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Washington Wizards. Looking at the Wizards, they're ahead of where they were last season at this time. Always nice to see that progress in a positive direction. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have no
IQ.
Yeah. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about seeing the floor, having the ability to operate in the flow of the game and understand the time and score relationship. That's what a basketball IQ is. Like not taking a three-point shot with 24 seconds on the shot clock when you're up 9.
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. The Wizards here looking to pick up one game on the road before returning back to Washington. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
And seeing where Washington is, they've started the season on a high note. We thought it may take a while for them to kind of find their groove, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere here or any concerns about growing pains.
No, I agree with you. I mean, their game and their style is already fully developed. They look rock solid to me.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. And it's Chase in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Now here's Freak in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. And he gets it to go. About a minute played so far here in the first. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kev. I caught up with Washington's head coach. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. 5 on the clock. Here's James. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Wall. And the Wizards with possession. 4-point game. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Got plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Here's Freak. Here's Biyombo. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Beal's got his first 2 points. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against Brooklyn.
And in that game, they did damage in a variety of ways. They were more or less unstoppable offensively.
Showed off all of their weapons and resources at that end of the floor. Really just put on a marvelous show.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Fires for 3. That's Biyombo with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here is LeBron. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And that's good from Bismack Biyombo on the assist by Freak.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Now, here's Wall. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Here's James. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Here's Wall following the score by Cleveland. Beal. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And both free throws good for Beal. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. LeBron kicks to Freak. Passes it to Love. And a wide open look for Freak. That falls. Great assist by Love. That's now 8 points for Freak.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Shots good by Neal. Here's James. His last outing, he had 8 points. Dishes it to Freak. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Love penetrating, and he gets it to go. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Wall passes to Neal. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 8. LeBron dishes to Irving. He kicks it to Freak. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Freak's got 11 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Wizards second.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job. Job of taking advantage.
Mo Williams is checked in for the Cavaliers. Max checked in for the Wizards. He dishes it to Beal. Pulls up on the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Beal's got 6.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Wizards trail by 9. And Mack kicks to Gortat. Pass to Mack. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good by Gortat.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Freak with it. He's got 11. Trying his luck deep. No good. Here's Mack. Gortat with the screen for Beal. Here's Mack. Love grabs the board.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And he gets it to go.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his appetite. Substitution here for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for Smith. Freaks checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Taking a look at the Wizards. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Chris came in out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Chase in at the 5. Wizards trail by 8. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 28 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
Here's Wall, following the basket by Freak. And Wall kicks to Beal. Off target with his 3.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Freak. Biyombo, the pass to Irving. Feeds it to Freak. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Now here's Wall. He has 5. Came in a screen. Beal gets a wide open look. Kept alive. And it's Kaman missing. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by Kaman. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And there's Porter on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
if you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Now here's Freak. 22 points for him, and the shot is good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
41 seconds left. Now here in the second. Now Wall. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Now here's James. The kick out to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And here's Wall. He's got 5. The pass to Beal. Fires the 3. That's good. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 8. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Bradley Beal. And Bradley, we've heard Coach stress the importance of rebounding. Is that going to have to be a team effort in the second half for all 5 players on the court?
Yeah, all 5 guys. So I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
The second half about to start here in just a few moments.
And what a game for Freak. He's got 24 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of 3-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Here's Wall. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak. At the center position. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That one misses. Wizards trail by 11. Passes it to Chase. Now the feed to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Nene dishes to Beal. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Wizards shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving. Cleveland leading by 10. Freak with it. He's picked up by Wall. Freak kicks to Love. Beal with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. That's good. 15 points here for Beal.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
Now here's Freak. He's got 27. One-on-one here. And Beal kicks to Wall. Lots of room. And there's Porter on the assist by Wall. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. LeBron passes to Freak. The dish to Love. James kicks to Freak. Tries a three. And the shot is good. Freak's got 30.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Wall kicks to Beal. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Wizards trail by 11.
Patience. Patience.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke.
Long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense
16
move,
seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you.
Irving against Wall.
We're forcing the issue too much.
Nene, the screen. There's Beal with the three. The shot misses. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top, just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Now, here is Irving. So on the floor for Washington. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. And it's Chase in at the 5 down low. Wall attacking. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Wall's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Wizards. They set the screen. Here's Thompson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
James checked in for Williams.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
That's good.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Irving against Wall. Kicks to Nene. They double him with Love. Again, Nene missing. The Cavaliers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Freak, got a hand on it. Porter with it. Pass to Chase. Dishes it to Nene. Puts up the baby hook, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Wall. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Love with the bucket.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Nene, the screen. Wall attacking. And another miss by Washington.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Wide open look, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Freak. Launches it. Can't get it to go. Wall against Irving. Wall dishes to Nene. Will it go? That one off the back iron and out.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Freak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Nene.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And he can't hit the second.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Biombo's checked in. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. We got to see your offense in full effect here tonight. Seems like everyone on this team is really on the same page.
I definitely think so. You know, we got a lot of great players on our team, a lot of people who can score, and hopefully we can just keep building on it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Well, it was his work he did on the perimeter.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith,
Yeah.
All right, let's get to a hoop. We got to be better at knocking down open shots. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You
be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win tons of VC, and we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't